Hello friends, good morning students, welcome to the session, and in this session we are going to cover the dialog box. As you know, dialog boxes play a very important role in the Windows environment, and the basic purpose of the dialog box is to accept some input from the user. Now the dialog class represents a top level window with a border and a title used to take some form of input from the user. Okay, now the first important point you'll have to understand here is dialog boxes are top level windows and they contain a border and a title. Okay, and the primary purpose of the dialog box is to take some input from the user. And if you know the AWT class hierarchy, right, dialog is a subclass of window. Okay, now there are two types of dialog boxes. The first one is called as the modal dialog window and the second one is called as modeless dialog window or modeless dialog box and the modal dialog box. I'll make you a clear understanding of what is the difference between these two. When a modal dialog window is active, all the user inputs are directed to it and all the other parts of the application are inaccessible until this modal dialog box is closed. The meaning of this one is whenever a modal dialog box is active, you can only work with that particular part of the dialog box. You cannot work on any area of the window outside the dialog box. Now let's see one example here. Now take for example, I made some changes here in this Microsoft Word file. Now I'll go here and click on this one. Now when I close this one, there is a dialog box that is displaying here. Okay, now I cannot focus on other area of the window. I have got Microsoft Word running here. It is point clear. Now if I try to click somewhere outside this dialog box, I'm trying to click here, but is the program Microsoft Word responding to this mouse click? No. But instead when I click here, observe at the dialog box, it is as if it is saying first do something with this dialog box and then concentrate on the Microsoft Word application. This type of behavior of the dialog box come under the category of modal dialog window. That is, all the focus, all the input is directed to this one only. You cannot interact with the other parts of the application. Okay, now when I click here yes, no or cancel, then only the other part of the application will be accessible for me. Now the second one is modeless dialog window. When a modeless dialog window is active, the other parts of the application are still accessible as normal and input can be directed to them without needing to close this modeless dialog window. Okay, now we'll also see an example of this one. Now take for example, I click on this spelling and grammar. You're able to see this option here, spelling and grammar. I'm working on Microsoft Word application and I click on this spell and grammar, one dialog box is coming here. Whenever you think of a dialog box, right, understand that one, a dialog box has got a title bar. He is a spelling and grammar English bracket, inside the bracket some United States is written. This blue color bar is what we call it as the title bar and this is what we call it as the border, and you cannot resize this one, no resizing corners. Okay, now when this dialog box is active and I click outside the dialog box, that is when I click on this Microsoft Word application here and then I want to write something like this. This is what I have written here. That means even though this dialog box is active, I can work with the other applications that are displayed here in the window. I can write this one, I can go here, I can copy this one. If I want, I can cut this one. Like a normal window, I can work. So such type of dialog boxes which allow you to work with the other parts of the application even when they are active on the screen are called as mode-less dialog boxes. Okay, now these are the two important points you need to remember about a dialog. There are two types of dialog boxes, A modal and B modeless. Right? Now another important point here, two important points you can see. The default layout for a dialog is border layout. The default layout for the dialog box is the border layout. Right? Frame and dialog both inherit the window class. Now I am going to tell you what is the difference between these two. Frame has maximize and minimize buttons, but dialog does not have. Now see here, this is an example of a dialog box. Right? Now inside this dialog box you can see only close button is there, but this minimize and maximize button is not there. Now what are these minimize and maximize button? Now take for example, this is a notepad. Now in the notepad, this particular thing, look here, this is called as the minimize and this button is called as the maximize and this into is called as the close button. These are there for the frame, but for the dialog box only you have got the close button. Now the constructors of the dialog class, first one is public dialog. Default constructor creates a modeless dialog window. Those students who are appearing for MCQ questions, question paper, this is important. The dialog box, when you create using a default constructor, a modeless dialog box will be created. Now the second constructor has got two arguments here. You can see public dialog. The first argument is dialog owner and the second argument is the string title. Okay. Now these are the two arguments that are there. Creates a modeless dialog window with a frame owner and a title. Dialog box will be displayed inside a parent frame. The third constructor, dialog owner, string title and a boolean modal. Okay. Now the first two constructors, the owner, that is the parent frame, then you have got the string title and boolean modal. It's a title and lets you define modality of a dialog window. By default, modeless dialog box will only be created, but here if you want other than modeless, that is modal dialog box, if you want, then this option should be true. It is point clear? Dialog owner, string title, boolean modal. Okay, now we'll go through this small program here. Now before going through the program, I hope you have all understood this one, the theory part of the dialog. Okay, the different kinds of dialog boxes, the layout for the dialog box, difference between frame and dialog, and the constructors of the dialog. Okay, now we'll go to the next part of this session. We will see a program also. Now just have a look at this program. I'll open it in Notepad. Okay, now we have got the first two import statements. Import java.awt.star. The second one is import java.awt.event. Then you have got this one, dialog example. We have created one dialog class object here. What is that object? Dialog D. Now here I am making use of the constructor, and inside the body of the constructor I have created an object of the frame class. What is this object I have created? Frame f is equal to new frame, default constructor I have. And when initializing this object of the dialog class, what I have done is D is equal to new dialog. Okay, and the first argument is the parent of this dialog box. That means this dialog box will be opened in this particular frame, and the title that will be displayed here is dialog example. And the third argument, the modality, if you want a modal or modeless dialog box. By default always a modeless dialog box will be created, but here the modal dialog box will be created. And d dot set layout new flow layout. Remember this point. By default a dialog box has got border layout as the default, but now I am changing this one. What I want now, I want a flow layout, and I have created an object of the button class. Button B is equal to new button. OK, that means one button will be created and the label for this button will be OK. Don't forget this one, it has to be put inside the quotations. Next, B dot add action listener, new action listener, and I have got something here, public void action performed, action event E, and dialog example, that is the name of the class which you have created, dot the object here is D, set visible is false. That is, when I click on this OK button, the dialog box will not be visible. Now this part of the code, student, it is a very compact way of writing event handling. Otherwise usually what we will do, public class dialog demo extends frame implements action listener. Okay, this you can write it like this also, but what we have done is directly B dot add action listener, right? New action listener. That means inside the constructor registration we used to do, now directly we are doing like this, B dot add action listener. Action listener, the argument here is equal to new, bracket मध्ये new action listener. You have created an object of this particular interface, public void action performed, dialog example D dot set visible. Then you are adding on the dialog box one label, that is click button to continue. This label will be displayed, right? And then D dot add B, that is to the dialog box you are adding the button B, and the size for this one dialog box is 300 comma 300. Okay, and D dot set visible true. And in the main method you are just calling new dialog example. Okay, now we'll save this one. This is already saved. We will compile this one. We'll open our DOS prompt. Okay, now here in the DOS prompt we have got this folder cd #java videos. cd, you have got one more, that is dialog java c, it's in capitals, java c dialog. Dialog example dot java. Okay, now we'll run this one, java dialog example. Now when I run this one, you can see the output here, right? One dialog box has come here, right? In this dialog box, now the dialog example which you have given here in double quotations, that is a dialog box dialog class constructor. The first argument is the frame, the second argument here, right, is, where is this one, the second argument here is the text that is to be displayed, and the third argument is the modality of the dialog box. Okay, again I'll have to do this one. Okay, cmd fcd hash java videos cd dialog Java, name of the program is dialog example. Okay, Java dialog example. Now this is the dialog box. Now when I click on continue, visibility is set to false. Now here I have written here dialog example.d.set visible. When I concentrate somewhere or when I click on that particular button, its visibility will be false, that is, it will not be visible. I hope you have understood this session. We'll stop this session and we'll next continue with the file dialog box. Thank you.